Oh, hello guys. Today for this episode, notice I switched the camera this time around, the right way of doing it. For this at least. Um, let's see. Today we're gonna talk about Foreigner, the cassette version. The album we're talking about is Agent Provocateur or something. Thanks what it is. A little bit about this one. So basically, have this on the have the notes on my laptop here. Basically, this album came out in 1984. Let's see, it has Lou Graham, who was lead vocals and percussion. Let me lower this a little bit. It had Mick Jones played guitar, backing vocals, keyboard, synthesizer, bass. Rick Willis played bass and backing vocals, and Dennis Elliott played drums. Various artists contribute to it, mostly synthesizers, vocals. Producers, Mick Jones produced it along with Alex Sadkin, who also, let's see, who else did he cover? Let's see. Worked with Thompson Twins. We'll go with that. Let's see, and so this is a tricky record for them. And we'll get to those in a little bit. But also, the length of this album is 42 minutes 23 seconds long. And let's see, AllMusic. The critics gave the game 3 out of 5 stars. User ratings, about 300 user ratings, gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars. That's it. Let's see. So we're gonna go over each song here. So first we'll start with Tooth and Nail. This song's pretty good. I actually like it. It's a good opening track. It kind of sounds kind of like typical Foreigner stuff, but it's pretty solid. Not much to complain about. Yeah, it was yesterday. Most of the songs on this, I'm just gonna say, most of the songs on this are fine. Nothing really that differing. That was yesterday. That one was good too. Nothing terrible, but nothing really like. Whew, I just listened to the record tonight. And a lot the songs, I wouldn't say they blended in, but you can tell they're kind of going for a feel. The third one, and this is a song everyone's gonna really think and talk about. It's I Want to Know What Love Is. That's the song that defines the album. I mean, whenever someone looks for the song, they're gonna see this album. That's the song. I don't believe it or not, there was actually 5 singles for this album. I Want to Know What Love Is was the first one. And let's see, a lot, and then a few followed in '85, but yeah, that was yesterday. That one did sound familiar. I think that was the one. Growing Up the Hard Way, the one after I Know What Love Is. That one's good. That one's decent. Reaction to Action, solid too. Stranger in My House, that's on the B side. That one kind of opens up pretty interestingly, just with a little vocal and then the music. It's, I want to say, a little on the heavier side than some of the songs on here. 11 Vain, that one's an interesting one. It's kind of ballady, but it's a little bit, it's not quite like that. Down on Love, that one's kind of a similar way, but definitely more on the energy side. Two Different Worlds. That one's kind of the similar way, kind of a mix, mellow and stuff. But I think a little more on the energy side as well. She's Too Tough. The last one on that one's just a standard like driving raw kind of energy filled kind of thing. But yeah, not a lot to say about these songs. I Want to Know What Love Is. That's the big one. That song is just so good. It's such a great song. and it's just epic. It's an epic. It's one of the great '80s power ballads. But there's not. It's weird. There's not a lot of guitar in it though. I will say a lot of people did not care for the record when it came out. A little bit of extra info here. They really. Let's see. Yeah, like Doll was a big one, and a lot of the biggest problem when this album came out is is the music industry was changing, and Foreigner was kind of dancing around of whether they were going to go with it or stick to their roots. And this album's a perfect definition of that because there's a lot of songs on this, like none of them are like power ballady like I Want to Know What Love Is, but there's some that are like you listen to, like, this isn't a power ballad, but it definitely feels like it could be a power ballad if they went that route with it. That's the best way to describe this album. The songs themselves, I think they're fine. There's nothing. Tooth or Nail, I really like that one a lot. That was a good opening track. And I Want to Know Love. Those ones are the standout ones. The rest ones, they're good. I feel like if I listen to the album a second listening or a third, I feel like the songs, I remember them a little bit more. I think the trick with a lot of albums is that it's hard to remember like after one listening. But for me, I get by. I can make it with one listening just because I've listened to music all my life, like hardcore, like review style kind of thing. That's just the way I am. So so yeah, even though I will say, and I will be honest, a lot of the songs do blend in with each other. Honestly, that's a bad thing. I mean, albums can have consistent feel to them. Songs can be, kind of roll through, mixed in. That's perfectly fine, but that's what it is. I mean, because for me, or for I think a lot of you, if you listen to the song individually, you can see the differences. But if you're just kind of playing it for the first time, you're just taking it all in, that can happen with some records, and that's something to keep in mind with this. As far as I can tell, there's not really a difference in track listing between cassette and other things, so that's something to keep in mind. Yeah, the cassette thing. Let's take a look at this. It's typical cover stuff right here. You open it, has the cassette, has a little track thing in it that you can pull out, look at it. Not really anything. It's not like, oh my god, the Meatloaf, Bad Out of Hell 2, that one has excellence. The next time I do this, I will do a CD one, and I will also because I wasn't able to do for the Van Halen Best of one. So I'll put that in the next episode as a little bonus because I didn't do it when I reviewed it because I couldn't access it because things were in storage. But yeah, that's really all I have to say about it. There's not a lot to say. It was a hit record mainly for 1.5, 2 songs, even though there was 5 singles on it. And the songs, when I listened to them, they weren't terrible. They were good Foreigner stuff. When you listen to them, they're good at the moment. But if you're going to look back at them, even after, because I listened to them earlier in the day, back to them, it may take a bit to bring it back. That's why rewatching. You see, music is different than like books, movies, video games because you're presented them in a way that makes it like easier to kind of talk about and digest through. Music, since it's songs and it's quicker and everything, it's kind of a blink and a miss kind of thing. So it's kind of interesting with reviewing music. But I think that's why I love it. It's a little more challenging. But I typically not very critical of music because music's music. But I will say, I guess as I review albums and look back along the way, I feel like my taste might get a little more critical. So we'll have to see. But yeah, overall it's a decent album. You can find it anywhere. You can find it online. You can do whatever. Really, if you're gonna listen to one song, I Want to Know Love Is. It's probably the one you're gonna. If I was gonna pick a second one, man, I like Tooth and Nail. I really do like that one. The rest, I don't know. I may have to listen to the rest to really know for sure. But outside of I Want to Know What Love Was, Tooth and Nail really sticks out. And it is the opening track. And the thing is, usually the opening tracks to albums are usually some of the better songs on the album, even if they're not singles. Because that one wasn't a single. But sometimes it works out like that. But yeah, guys, I don't know what I'm gonna be reviewing next, so just keep an eye out for that. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. But it'll definitely be a CD though, that's for sure. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. In case you want to chat with me, Mike, or anyone else at the Campy Company, you don't want to use the YouTube comment section. We do have a couple options. The first one is we have a Discord channel. You can find the link to that in the About page / About section of our channel. We also have a discussion tab on our channel as well, and you can access that through a PC or laptop computer. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.